Hi, I'm Aimee Lee Lucas. I am currently on UC Berkeley's campus, and I grew up in San Francisco and currently live in LA. I've been dancing in the industry for a very long time. I have been a professional dancer, assistant choreographer, and a director. So I started K-pop MVP, which stands for Music Video Party, and I was really inspired to start this workshop because I had worked with Big Bang in Korea for a long time, and they were coming to town about 3 years ago, and I wanted to host something for the fans. So K-pop fans are really important and play a very important role in K-pop. And so it really spun out to be something much bigger than I thought it would be. The first MVP was a 2-hour workshop for free, and over 200 kids came. And this weekend is a little, well, it's very, very, very last minute, but I figured I should come to San Francisco and host another workshop. So today I'll be in Berkeley, tomorrow I will be in San Jose and in San Francisco. I have a lot of fun stories, but one in particular that I can share with you is, let me think. You know, I never knew what K-pop was. I kind of just stumbled upon it. And when I was working with our director, he had turned down the job in Korea twice. So when I finally went out there, I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a different world. And we had a big language barrier between the K-pop artist and with us. But a funny story is one year, Youngbae, which is also Taeyang, he wanted to invite me over, and I got to meet his mom and his dog Boss, and his mom cooked a dinner for us. And it was so sweet because he goes, why don't you stay over and play some video games? I go, yeah, okay, no problem. So I stayed, and then everyone disappeared. So I was in the living room by myself for about like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, I think I should head home. So I left, and as I was heading back to my hotel, Youngbae goes, where are you? My mom just left. We have to play some video games. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So I got to be really close with a lot of them, and it was really cool to experience their everyday life and way of living. So they did English classes, Japanese classes, singing lessons. They hit the gym, they had a strict eating regimen, and yeah, they just performed and sang, and it was cool because they were like, all I ever want to be is just a normal kid. So, yeah. So K-pop MVP is very different from a lot of the other K-pop classes because I noticed that a lot of people like to learn covers and to teach covers, but a lot of the K-pop choreographers come from LA, and they're a lot of my friends. So I never want to just take their choreography and teach it. I want something that challenges, one, someone who loves K-pop and who wants to be a dancer, and two, I don't know, it's kind of like an ode to K-pop. So when I get inspired to choreograph new moves, which is really hard, I get inspired by the artists themselves, watching their music videos, listening by the way that they sing, and just inspired by everyday living around me, whether it's basketball or another dance show or the K-pop bands. So everything. To dance K-pop well, I judge a lot of competitions from Guadalajara to France. And I think what's really important is that if you want to perform and to compete, or just to showcase on your talent show, I think it's important to embrace your favorite K-pop idol and really perform the way they're performing. So whether that's really cute or really hard or really masculine or feminine, that's my tip. I really wouldn't be here without my team. I think it's important to find people who really have the same passion and the same drive and are willing to do something for something bigger than themselves. So I say find a good team, really think big. And I don't think any dream or goal is too big. So maybe you want to be the next Coachella, and that seems a little impossible. So, but the important thing is, if you have 10 million ideas, is to focus on one and take the baby steps towards that goal. Planning on holding and marketing far in advance the Big Bang workshop in correspondence to Big Bang's US tour. Also, I am partnering with an executive producer. She has created a K-pop movie script, and she's going to be going through a Kickstarter campaign, and it's backed by Wilmer Valderrama from That 70s Show. as well as possibly starting my own dance competition, the first of its kind that combines cover K-pop dances and original choreography to K-pop songs. So, if you want to follow us, please follow us at www.aimeeleelucas.com, and for our social media platforms on Instagram and Twitter, make sure you follow us at K-pop MVP. And if you want to go on Facebook, because you're a Facebook person, go to MVP ALL.